Blue Star High Secondary School video classes for 10th standard mathematics. So last video we see exercise 8.2 up to 8.2 statistics will be over. Now before we are going to exercise 8.3, that is we are going to see probability. So let us see what is probability. First you have to know about sample space. The set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment is called its sample space. So let us see some examples. So example, rolling at dice. You can see a die. நம்ம பரமபதம் இல்லை வேறு ஏதாவது கேம் விளையாடும்போது நம்ம டைஸ் இருக்கும், அது பார்த்துருப்போம். அதில் 6 ஃபேஸ் இருக்கும். டைஸ் நேச்சுரலாக வந்து ஸ்கொயர் ஷேப்லேயும் இருக்கும், ரெக்டாங்கிள் ஷேப்லேயும் இருக்கும். ஸோ இட் ஹேஸ் 6 ஃபேஸஸ். ஸோ ஒரு ஃபேஸ்லேயும் வந்து ஒரு டாட் 1லேருந்து 5 வரைக்கும் டாட்ஸ் இருக்கும். 1 2 3 4 5 6 வரைக்கும். ஸோ இஃப் யூ ரோலிங் அ 2 டை, இப்போ நம்ம 2 டைஸை நம்ம ரோல் பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்னா நம்மளுக்கு நிறைய பாசிபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் நம்பர்ஸ் கிடைக்கலாம். ரெண்டுத்துலேயுமே 1 1 வரலாம், இல்லை ஒன்றுத்தில் 1 இன்னொன்றுத்தில் 3 அப்படின்னு வந்துச்சுன்னா நம்ம அதை ரெண்டுத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணி 4 அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்குவோம். ஸோ இஃப் வி ரோலிங் அ 2 dice and 3 dice, it has how many faces? So already I told that it has 6 faces. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 dots it has. So that is the sample space is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6. That is the set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment. ஸோ நம்ம ஒரு டையை ரோல் பண்ணும்போது நம்மளுக்கு என்ன அவுட்கம் வரும் அப்படின்றது நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது, பட் இதில் ஏதாவது ஒன்று தான் வரும். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் கால் த ரேண்டம் எக்ஸ்பிரிமெண்ட். ஸோ செட் ஆஃப் ஆல் பாசிபிள் அவுட்கம்ஸ். ஸோ இந்த 6 தான் அதோட பாசிபிள் அவுட்கம்ஸ், இதை தவிர வேறு எதுவும் வர சான்சஸ் இல்லை. ஸோ இட் இஸ் கால் த சாம்பிள் ஸ்பேஸ் ஆஃப் ரோலிங் அ டை, which is implies n of s. So number of s, that is number of elements in sample space, is n of s is equal to 6. Then tossing a coin. So you know in a coin you have 2 faces. One is head and another one is tail. So நார்மலாகவே நம்ம காயில் பார்த்துருப்போம். ஸோ காயினில் 2 சைட்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஒன்றுத்தில் வந்து ஹெட்டு, இன்னொன்றுத்தில் வந்து டெய்ல். யூஸ்வலாகவே நம்ம கேம் விளையாடும்போது பூவா தலையா போட்டு விளையாடுவோம் இல்லைங்களா, சேம். ஸோ இஃப் யூ டாஸிங் அ காயின் இட் ஹேஸ் 2 faces. ஸோ த சாம்பிள் ஸ்பேஸ் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு ஹெட் கமா டெய்ல். So here the n of s is equal to 2. Then playing cards. So we know cards, we have 52 cards. So n of s is equal to 52. 1 to 10 cards you have, plus joker, king, queen, but plus as. Next, a subset of the sample space S is called an event. So sample space is equal to head comma tail in a coin. So we know n of s is equal to 2. In that, a subset of the sample space, if you are taking only tail, that is getting a tail is an event, that is a is equal to t alone. So which is implies n of a is equal to 1. Then in a die, sample space is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6, which is implies n of s is equal to 6 because it has 6 phases. If you are getting a 3 is an event, that is if you are rolling a die you get a 3. So getting 3 is an event. So let a is equal to 3 alone. So which is implies n of a is equal to 1. Let a be the event. Probability of getting a is p of a. That is probability of getting a should be denoted as p of a. is equal to n of a by n of s. That is nothing but number of elements in A by number of elements in S. Equally likely events. So two or more events are said to be equally likely if each one of them has an equal change of occurrence. So in tossing a coin, the occurrence of head and the occurrence of tail are equally likely events. So sample space is equal to head comma tail, which implies n of s is equal to 2. So if you are getting a tail is an event, let A is equal to T, which implies n of A is equal to 1. So P of A is equal to n of A by n of S, which is equal to 1 divided by 2. That is P of A is equal to 1 by 2. Next, if you are, let B be the event of getting a head. If you are getting head, so let B is equal to H alone. So n of B is equal to 1. So P of B is equal to, the formula is n of B by n of S. That is number of elements in B by number of elements in S, sample space. Which implies P of B is equal to 1 by 2. Next one is mutually exclusive events. So mutually exclusive events is nothing but if A and B are two mutually exclusive events, then there is no intersection between the two events. That is A intersection B is equal to empty. அதாவது எப்படின்னா இப்போ ரெண்டு செட் எடுக்கிறோம், ஏபி அப்படின்னு ரெண்டு செட் எடுக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா ஏன்ற செட்லேயும் பின்ற ரெண்டு செட்லேயும் காமனாக எந்த எலமெண்ட்ஸும் இருக்கக்கூடாது. அப்படி காமனாக எலமெண்ட்ஸ் இல்லாமல் இருந்துச்சுன்னா தட் இஸ் வாட் கால் மியூச்சுவலி எக்ஸ்க்ளூசிவ் ஈவெண்ட்ஸ். தட் இஸ் வாட் கால் ஏ இன்டர்செக்ஷன் பி இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு எம்டி. தென் எக்ஸாஸ்டிவ் ஈவெண்ட்ஸ். So events E1, E2, etc. up to En are exhaustive events if that union is the sample space. So அது எல்லா ஈவெண்ட்ஸையும் நம்ம யூனியன் பண்ணோம், we get a sample space. Sure event. Sure event means the sample space of a random experiment is called a sure. Any event will surely occur. For example, getting one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in rolling a die is a sure event. We can definitely said that 1லேருந்து 6க்குள்ளே ஏதாவது ஒரு நம்பர் தான் வரும் அப்படின்றத டெஃபினட்டாக நம்மளால சொல்ல முடியும் அப்படின்னா இட்ஸ் அ ஷுர் ஈவெண்ட். Impossible event. An event which will not occur on any account is called an impossible event. For example, getting 7 in rolling a die once is an impossible event because if you are rolling a dice, you can get only from 1 to 6. ஸோ அதில் நம்மளுக்கு 6க்கு மேலே நம்பர்ஸ் கிடையாது. ஸோ அதில் 7 வரும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறது இட் இஸ் அன் இம்பாசிபிள் ஈவெண்ட். நெக்ஸ்ட் example 8.18. So first example is express the sample space for a rolling 2 dice using a tree diagram. So we already know about tree diagram. It is nothing but factor tree. So factor tree நம்ம பார்த்துருப்போம் lower classes-ல. We have to split the factors using the tree method. So like that also we are using a tree diagram for writing the sample space of rolling 2 dice. So when we roll 2 die, since each die contains 6. So ரெண்டு டைலையுமே நம்மளுக்கு 6 இருக்கும். Face is marked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tree diagram. Hence the sample space can be written as first one is 1. அதில் நம்மளுக்கு எத்தனை பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோன்னா 6 பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. Then next one 2. Then அதில் நம்மளுக்கு 6 பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. Then 3. Again you have 6 possibilities. Then 4. Again you have 6 possibilities. This is nothing but if you are rolling a dice you can get 1, 1. இல்லை 1 2 1 3 1 4 எப்படி வேணாலும் நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்கலாம். ஸோ அதுதான் நம்ம த்ரீ டயக்ராமில் இங்கே மென்ஷன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். தென் 5. ஸோ 5 1 ஒரு டைஸில் 5, இன்னொரு டைஸில் 1, இல்லை இன்னொரு டைஸில் 5 2, அந்த மாதிரி நம்மளுக்கு பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது. தென் த லாஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் 6 to 1 to 6. 3 4 5 6. So this is the tree diagram for a sample space for rolling 2 dice. So sample space S is equal to 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, etc. up to you can get up to 6, 6. So this is the sample space for getting rolling a 2 dice. Next one is example 8.19. A bag contains 5 blue balls and 4 green balls. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. Find the probability that the ball drawn is first one is blue and second one is not blue. So in this question you can see a bag is full of balls and 5 blue balls and 4 green balls is there. You have to pick one ball at random. So you have to find the probability. அதாவது probability is nothing but என்ன வரலாம், என்ன பாசிபிலிட்டி ஈவெண்ட் இருக்குது அப்படின்றத நம்ம ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணோம். தட் த பால் இஸ் ட்ரான் அட் ப்ளூ. ஸோ ப்ளூ வர்றதுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு என்ன பாசிபிலிட்டி இருக்குது, இல்லை ப்ளூ வராமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு என்னென்ன பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது அப்படின்றத நம்ம ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணோம். First you have to write the sample space. S is equal to how many blue balls? You know 4 blue balls. 5 blue balls. So name that as B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. And 4 green balls you have. So we just continue the number. So G6, G7, G8 and G9. So a bag contains totally 9 balls. So 5 blue balls and 4 green balls. So total number of balls is equal to 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So n of s is equal to 9. Then first one, let A be the event of getting a blue ball. So A is equal to B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. That is n of A is equal to 5. Which is implies P of A is equal to, that is probability of getting blue ball. A is equal to n of A by n of S, which is equal to 5 by 9. So P of A is equal to 5 by 9. Next, the second subdivision. A bar will be the event of not getting a blue ball. So we know the formula P of A bar is equal to 1 minus P of A, which is equal to 1 minus 5 by 9, which is equal to 9 minus 5 by 9 is equal to 4 by 9. Example 8.20. 2 dice are rolled. Find the probability that the sum of outcomes is first subdivision equal to 4 and second subdivision is greater than 10, third subdivision is less than 13. So already we seen that the sample space of rolling at 2 dice. So it is from 1 to 1, 1 to 6, 6. That is the sample space. First one, let A be the event of getting the sum of outcome values are equal to 4. அதாவது இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு பாசிபிள் அவுட்கம்ஸ் என்னென்னா 1, 1. அப்போ நம்மளுக்கு டோட்டல் பாயிண்ட் எவ்வளோ அப்படின்னு ஆட் பண்ணோன்னா we get 2. ஸோ 1, 2 அது ரெண்டுத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணோன்னா நம்மளுக்கு 3. ஸோ அதே மாதிரி சம் ஆஃப் அவுட்கம் வேல்யூஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு 4. அந்த சாம்பிள் ஸ்பேஸில் எதெல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணோன்னா நம்மளுக்கு ஈக்குவல் டு 4 கிடைக்குமோ அதை மட்டும் நம்ம எடுத்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு எழுதிக்கிறோம். So A is equal to 1, 3, 2, 2 and 3, 1. We know n of s is equal to 36. Then n of a is equal to 3. Next, probability of getting the sum of outcome values equal to 4. That is P of a is equal to n of a by n of s, which is implies P of a is equal to 3 by 36. Next, second subdivision. Let B be the event of getting the sum of outcome is greater than 10. So B is equal to 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6. So if you add 5 and 6, you get 11. Then 6 plus 6, you get 12. So you have to find the sum of outcomes is greater than 10. So P of B is equal to n of B by n of s. Here n of B is 3. So which is implies n of B is 3. P of B is equal to 3 by 36, which is equal to 1 by 12. So P of B is equal to 1 by 12. Then third subdivision, let C be the event of getting the sum of outcomes less than 13. Since all outcomes have the sum values less than 13. So எல்லா valuesமே 13 விட சின்னதா தான் இருக்கும். So C is equal to the same as the sample space, that is n of C is equal to 36. So P of C is equal to n of C by n of S, which is equal to 36 by 36, which is equal to 1. So P of C is equal to 1. Next one is example 8.21. Two coins are tossed together. What is the probability of getting different faces on the coins? When two coins are tossed together, the sample space is S is equal to, இப்போ ரெண்டு coin toss பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா ஸோ ரெண்டு head ரெண்டு tail வர possibility இருக்கு, இல்லை ஒரு head ஒரு tail, இல்லை ஒரு tail ஒரு head. So these are the possibilities in a sample space. So which is implies n of S is equal to 4. Let A be the event of getting two different faces on the coin. So ரெண்டு coinலையும் two different faces வரதுக்கு என்ன possibility இருக்கு? ஒன்றுத்துல ஒரு coinல head இன்னொரு coinல tail வரலாம், இல்லை இன்னொரு coinல tail head வந்த coinல திருப்பி நம்மளுக்கு tail வரலாம். So A is equal to HT, TH. So n of A is equal to 2. Probability of getting different faces on the coin is P of A is equal to n of A by n of S, which is implies P of A is equal to 2 by 4, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Therefore, P of A is equal to 1 by 2. Example 8.22. From a well-shuffled pack of 52 cards, one card is drawn at random. Find the probability of getting a red card. Second one is heart card. Third one is red king. Fourth one is face card. And fifth one is number card. So in this we can see there are four models: heart, diamond. So first you have to find a red card. So total number of cards in a pack is n of S is equal to 52. Let A be the event of getting a red card. So this is the probability of getting a red card. In this you have two shapes. So n of A is equal to 26. So probability of getting a red card is P of A is equal to n of A by n of S, which is implies P of A is equal to 26 by 52. So 1 times 2 times. So P of A is equal to 1 by 2. Second one is let P be the event of getting a heart card. So heart card means you are getting A to king. So the number of cards is 13. That is, probability of getting a heart card is P of B is equal to N of B by N of S, which is implies P of B is equal to 13 by 52, which is equal to P of B is 1 by 4. Next, third subdivision is, let C be the event of getting a red king card. The red king card is only 2. So N of C is equal to 2. So probability of getting a red king card is P of C is equal to N of C by N of S, which is equal to 2 by 52, which is nothing but 1 by 26. So P of C is equal to 1 by 26. Then fourth subdivision, let D be the event of getting a face card. Face card is nothing but Jack, Queen and King. So N of D is equal to 12, because there are 4 designs in a card. So 4 into 3 you get 12. So probability of getting a face card is P of D is equal to N of D by N of S, which is equal to 12 by 52, which is nothing but 3 by 13. So P of D is equal to 3 by 13. Fifth one, let E be the event of getting a number card. The number cards are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So N of E is equal to 9. Probability of getting a number card, that is P of E is equal to N of E by N of S, which is equal to 36 by 52. So which is equal to 9 by 13. Next one is example 8.23. What is the probability that a leap year selected at random which contains 53 Saturdays? So hint 366, because it is a leap year, which is equal to 52 into 7 plus 2. This is nothing but here we are using Euclid division algorithm. I hope you can recall. It is from the unit 2. So number of days in a leap year is equal to 366 days. So 366 days is equal to 52 weeks plus 2 days. So 52 weeks contains 52 Fridays. Remaining 2 days will have 7 possibilities. That is the sample space: Sunday or Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday and Sunday. So you have 7 possibilities. So N of S is equal to 7. Let A be the event of getting one Saturday in the remaining 2 days. So it is one is Friday and another one is Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. So N of A is equal to 2. So P of A is equal to N of A by N of S is equal to 2 by 7. The probability of getting 53 Saturday in a leap year. Next one is example 8.24. A die is rolled and a coin is tossed simultaneously. Find the probability that the die shows an odd number and the coin shows a head. So sample space is equal to 1, H, 1, T. That is 1, head and 1, tail. So 2, head, 2, tail, etc. up to 6, head, 6, tail. So N of S is equal to 12. Let A be the event of getting an odd number and a head. So A is equal to 1, H, 3, H, 5, H. So P of A is equal to N of A by N of S, which is equal to 3 by 12. So cancelling, you get 1 by 4. Therefore, P of A is equal to 1 by 4. Next one is example 8.25. A bag contains 6 green balls, some black and red balls. Number of black balls is same as twice as the number of red balls. Probability of getting a green ball is thrice the probability of getting a red ball. So find the number of black balls and total number of balls. Solution: number of green balls is n of g is equal to 6. Let number of red balls is n of r is equal to x, because we doesn't know. Then number of black balls is n of b is equal to 2x, because number of black balls is twice as the number of red balls, so 2x. Then total number of balls, that is n of s, is equal to 6 plus x plus 2x. So also given that probability of getting a red ball is thrice the probability of getting probability of getting a green ball is thrice the probability of getting a red ball. So P of G is equal to 3 into P of R. So probability of getting green is 6 by 6 plus 3x, which is equal to 3 into x by 6 plus 3x, which is implies 3x is equal to 6. Therefore, number of black balls is equal to 2 cross 2, which is equal to 4, because the value of x is equal to 2. Then total number of balls. So total number of balls is equal to 6 plus 3 into 2, which is equal to 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Then example 8.26. A game of chance consisting of spinning an arrow which is equally likely to come to rest pointing to one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 12. So what is the probability that it will be point to? First subdivision is 7, second subdivision is a prime number, and third subdivision is a composite number. So can you imagine a spinning cord? அதில் ஒரு ஆரோ இருக்கும். ஸோ நம்ம அந்த கார்டை வந்து ஸ்பின் பண்ணோன்னா அது ஏதாவது ஒரு பாயிண்டில் ஏதாவது ஒரு நம்பர் போய் அந்த பாயிண்டரில் கரெக்டாக நிற்கும். ஸோ நம்ம என்ன ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணோன்னா, இட் மஸ்ட் பி த ப்ராபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் கெட்டிங் 7. ஸோ அந்த நம்பர் 7ஆக இருக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன பாசிபிலிட்டி? தென் இட் மே பி அ ப்ரைம் நம்பர். ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த ப்ராபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் கெட்டிங் அ ப்ரைம் நம்பர்? தென் சேம் அஸ் யூ ஹேவ் டு ஃபைண்ட் வாட் இஸ் த ப்ராபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் கெட்டிங் அ காம்போசிட் நம்பர் 2. So sample space S is equal to 1, 2, etc. up to 12. So n of S is equal to 12. First one, let A be the event of resting in 7. So n of A is equal to 1. So ஒரே ஒரு possibility தான் இருக்கு. So P of A is equal to n of A by S, which is equal to 1 by 12. Then second one, let B be the event that an arrow will be come to rest in a prime number. So in that you have to choose only the prime number from 1 to 12. So B is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So n of B is equal to 5. P of B is equal to n of B by n of S, which is equal to 5 by 12. Then third subdivision is, let C be the event of that getting that arrow will come to rest in a composite number. So except the prime numbers, remaining numbers are composite numbers. So C is equal to 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 and 12. So n of C is equal to 6. P of C is equal to n of C by n of S, which is equal to 6 by 12, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Therefore, P of C is equal to 1 by 2. So that's all students. Up to this example, what the example problems are over. For the next video, we are going to see the exercise problems, exercise 8.3. I hope you all understand, because it is very easy and we can use it as our day-to-day life activity for playing games. So go through the videos 2 to 3 times and make sure you have to recall the sample space of rolling a dice and a coin. Thank you students. Have a nice day.